get it.
Ew.
Don't get it. That Ellie girl, dude, the Ellie girl and that fucking Ncaa I was playing, bro, I don't give a fuck if she's 15, bro. If she's 15, I'm 15. You feel
Yellow. What's up? Okay. Holy
Bright light city, gonna set my soul on. Offense getting set for first down. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Got his man down the middle. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. Two running backs alongside the quarterback. Leaves it with the back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Third down, and they'll need 5 to keep this opening drive moving. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. And the third down pass is incomplete.
Well, they try to throw for it there on third down on the opening drive of the game. They don't get it.
The offense starts this drive in the shadow of its own end zone. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. After they couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. He'll try to do it himself. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. The Rebels come to the line in the hurry-up. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. How about the patience from this sophomore to hunt that green grass?
All right, well, look, I know the defense was feeling real good about their run D coming into this one and how they've been playing up to this point, but finally, David, the offense breaks through and they finally generate something positive on the ground.
And I can't tell you how easy it is. When you're going to throw the ball consistently, and I know it, I'm going to pin my ears back, and I'm going to get to the quarterback. It makes life really easy on the defensive line. But when you can have balance, now the defense doesn't know what's coming. They need more of this if they're going to be successful on offense.
The give to the tailback. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop.
And those physical runs take a toll. It might not be a big game now, but down the road, third, fourth quarter, late in the ball games, they tend to turn into bigger runs.
And the quarterback is snowed under.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball.
A first down for the offense. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. Tough way to start this drive. Now they'll try to fix it on 2nd and 15. From his end zone, a lot of room to throw downfield. Got his man quickly. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. New set of downs after that completion. They're looking for an advantage to the right. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast, low. And the offensive linemen, they have no chance to stop those guys as quick and as fast as they are.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
We're already in the first quarter, but
offense set on first down. To the ground with the back. Got it across the 20 and out to the 23. A pickup of 4. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. Release to the back. Caught over the middle. It's Thomas. And they knocked him down, but he got past the line to gain. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. He's looking to throw it. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. And here comes the offense on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Caught behind the line. It's Thomas. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. And the Rebels are in the hurry-up.
Great job by the offense. Listen, if the defense is going to sit back in zone, you know what you got to do. Run those crossers across the formation. Those guys that are looking at the quarterback, they're not trying to pick up receivers all the time. Make those precise throws right in those holes. Get those first downs. Get those big chunks.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Let's see if the defense comes after them. Third and short from the 45. Looking to throw for it. Quickly complete. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. First and 10. He's got the tight end. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. On second down, they'll take to the air. Caught close to the marker, it's Thomas. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before they'll recycle that down marker. Wants to throw on first down. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Getting some heat. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
This offense was set up perfect. Second and inches, you can do whatever you want, but how about the defense responding? Getting the big sack and now putting this offense in a horrible third and long situation.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look there. Third and long in field goal.
Looking for a productive play on first down. The receivers telling the quarterback what they see. He'll start this drive firing. Quickly complete. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Looking at a second and short now. Give to the back. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down.
And that's all you want, right? You want that first down. Understand the situation. Understand I got to get north and south, get a first down, get a new set of downs.
They'll throw it on first down. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Oh, it looks as if the defense got it. Touchdown, Bulldogs! Don't just... The offense lining up for a first down play. They'll start this drive with a pass. At the 35, he's loose. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. He'll come out throwing on first down, trying to get to him. They'll wrap him up, and he didn't find the same kind of running room this time as he did on the previous play. Line getting set on second down. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. He's looking for an open man on second down. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit.
Nice job by the defense there, taking all throws away from the quarterback. He had nowhere to put that football in the field to play, so that ball obviously had to go out of bounds.
The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. On third down, he drops to throw. Fires to the wideout. A beautifully placed ball to the outside and the toe drag for the big pickup. This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move, it's 1st and 10. He's gonna pass. Unloads to the wideout. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. No gain on 1st down after the incompletion. Now 2nd and 10 from the 40. He wants to throw it again. Gonna try to pop one on the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Here comes the offense on 1st down. Looking to move it through the air. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On 2nd down, just keeps firing. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with the sack. When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. First down here for the offense. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Fires to the tight end. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. Now on 2nd down after the short completion. He's looking to throw. He turns that loose down the right side. Makes a connection. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down. He wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. Hauls it in. Finally brought down at the 31. It's a pickup of 15 yards on the play, and they've got a 1st down. He's looking to throw it. Caught in the backfield, it's White. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, it's still short of the 1st down. The Rebels moving quickly to the line. He wants to throw here on 2nd down. Buys a little time. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it. From the gun. Looking for the score. And he's got it. Touchdown, Rebels. Bright Light City gonna set my soul on fire. Welcome to Las Vegas, the entertainment capital of... Excellent field position here for the offense.
Cut.
They're gonna throw it to start the drive. Looking to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
Well, it looked like that might be the first touchdown of the game, but what a great job by the defender, seeing the football and swatting it away.
quarterback checking the play. They'll go back to the air on second down. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. He's got it and still on his feet. Touchdown! First down for this offense. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Trying to beat the D deep. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Wants to throw on second down. Fires to the big fella. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. And the Rebels want to move quickly. Ever since they invented the forward pass, the tight ends have been running the drag and getting the first down.
I think it's because the tight ends is so much versatility. You know, they can block and stay in the formation, or they can release and come out. But either way, if the quarterback's patient, most of the time, that drag route's going to come open.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Comes out throwing on first down. Quarterback extends the play. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. Wants to throw on third down. Got it! He gets it in! First down here for the offense. He's gonna pass. Safe completion on the screen. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll leave it with him. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. They'll stop him at the 46 after a 5-yard pickup. The Rebels with the 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. He's going to pass on second down. The throw to the outside is complete. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And the Rebels are marching down the field. To the air on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
And this one's going to be incomplete. He was trying to make the connection in the back corner of the end zone. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. They're setting up the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass, as it just never developed. They allowed the completion, but the UNLV offense ready to return to the field. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
In the gun and looking to throw on third down. Oh, there's the ball. And he gets back on top of it and averts disaster. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Quarterback will audible. Going up top on first down. Unloads to the right. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Second down coming up. After the incompletion, they go back up top. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback. It's third down now. They ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and they will try to build on what has already been a dominant first-half performance. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Throws to the wideout. Makes the grab. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker.
One of the things I love about this defense.
Guys, the Runnin Rebels offense ready to go back to work. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over.
And he can't escape, and down he goes. Negative play on first down. That's what a defense always wants. Quarterback wants to throw on second down. Makes the grab outside. It's Thompson. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. The D thinking brings some heat on third and long from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming.
Great job by the defense.
Line gets set, first down. Looking to move it through the air. Coming after it. Going to try to get it himself.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
Now the quarterback changing the original play call. Grabbed in the middle, it's Thompson. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. He just didn't. On first down, here comes this offense. He wants to throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Got the quick pass. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. How bold will they be on third down after that last run? They'll run play action. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes.
When it's a play-action pass, that...
Offense getting set for first down. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. He'll pull it down and run. He is brought down, but man, what a job to find some running room and move the chain.
Sometimes these guys just have eyes in the back of their head. You saw it right there. He was able to buy himself time, get outside the pocket, and at that point, I think the decision was pretty easy. Hey, I can go get this with my feet. And he was able to do that. Now they got a fresh set of downs.
They just can't seem to cover this guy. He keeps getting open, even when he's running out of space on the sideline.
Yeah, running out of space, they're still going to feature him. They see the matchup, and look at the balance and the coordination and just knowing where I'm out on the field to get the feet inbounds and secure the catch. What a play and what a day for this young man.
And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense. Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on third down from the 43. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down.
That is just great total defense.
Boy, this is just the type of field position this offense wants. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Off the play fake on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On second down, he's looking downfield. He makes a catch. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. They'll throw it on first down. He's got it on the move. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be second and inches coming up. The Rebels want to crank the tempo. From the gun, running back gets to give. And he uses the stiff arm to push his way past the sticks and pick up the first down. To have any chance in the world, this defense has to come up with a stop on first and goal. The back goes in motion. He's looking to throw. Pressure coming. Got it behind the line. It's Allen. And that will go backwards. A negative play, and that defense on high alert that time. After getting nothing done on first down, second and goal from the 6. He's looking to throw. Reels it in the end. A first down for the offense. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Didn't get much on first down. It's second and 9. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. Looking to pass on second down. Finds his tight end. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Let's see what they do here on third and short from the 41. They'll try to bully their way for the first. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs.
Well, the offense knew what they needed to get that first down, so they dial up the running play, and they get just enough to keep the drive alive.
Looking to go up top on first down. Complete to the right. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. And the Rebels look to keep this drive humming. Trying to find his man on first down. Quick completion on the out. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The Rebels get enough for the first down. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Wants to go up top. He makes a grab. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. He's looking to throw. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. A touchdown here on 3rd and goal really ratchets up the game pressure. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. It's still 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Feeling some heat. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
How about the defense coming through when you needed it the most? They got some yards.
All business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not always pretty. You don't always do everything you want to do or check off.
Bright Light City gonna set my soul on fire. Welcome to Las Vegas, the entertainment capital of the world and home to the Runnin Rebels of UNLV. There's just something about the nightcap. After a day of wall-to-wall football, it just seems this is when chaos ensues. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Syracuse Orange, taking taking on a team from the Mountain West, the UNLV Rebels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here at offense set on first down. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Quick pass on the jet motion. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. After the good pickup on first down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. On the option, Tackled at the 45 after the 5-yard play. It's enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Got it in the middle. It's White. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. And the Rebels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. The incomplete pass leaves him with second down. Takes the handoff. It's Allen. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And when you play defensive end, it's all about getting off the football. You can tell, gets off the football really fast, gets in the backfield, gets the running back before he knows what hit him. What a play by the defensive end.
3rd and long situation. They try to go.
Looking for a productive play on first down. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Yeah, and you use these running backs so much in the passing game now, and you expect them to make those plays for you, to make those big explosive plays out of the backfield. Just got to make sure he concentrates and see that ball come in.
Unloads to the wideout. Fires into traffic, picked off. He was dreaming of getting a few more on that return, but they'll take it in business at the 32.
QB never saw the.
UNLV ready to go back to work on offense. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays, and I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw at this drive.
The sure hands. It's Thompson. Turns it on in midfield. All kinds of running room. The 10. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. The Rebels will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Makes the catch. Takes it to the house. The offense lining up for a first down play. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Buys a little extra time. He's looking on the right side. They will score! Touchdown, UNLV! The UNLV offense ready to return to the field. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike scored. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going.
I don't know if they're going to get the same looks defensively because of just how explosive that play was, Reese. David, they may be seeing a little bit more off coverage on this drive and maybe some softer boxes to run into.
And when you make that kind of explosive play, you're going to put the defense on its heels. They're going to be a little bit more conservative. So this offensive approach now, maybe I don't have to go deep. I can go a little bit shorter and just make those easy plays underneath.
Bully ball on 3rd and short. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll keep it himself. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. They're bringing heat. And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack. And whatever they did on 1st and 2nd down, don't do that anymore. 3rd and very long coming up. Fires left. And how about that DB getting a hand in there and forcing the incomplete pass?
3rd and long situations are really...
1st and 10 from inside their own 5. You got to take care of the ball, but there is room to take a shot here. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. Pocket starts to collapse. The heat got to him, and he just sort of froze and got tackled in the end zone for a safety.
You could tell the defense.
Here comes the offense on first down. He's looking to throw it. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. After that last incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from their own 20. Misfired on the last play, they'll go back to the air. Caught on the outside, it's White. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. Firing to the right, complete. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. And the Rebels will have it 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Snagged on the outside, it's White. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. That last completion sets him up on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. They'll try to get it through the air. Grab near the marker. It's White. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the 1st down at the 36. Looking to move it through the air. Now improvising. On the run, fires downfield. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Quick strike complete. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. Guys, the Runnin Rebels offense ready to go back to work. They had this lead to start the 3rd quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the 1st half. And so this 1st drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football with accuracy.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the 2nd half.
Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Quarterback checking off. Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. Complete to the left. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. He wants to throw. Caught near the sideline, it's White. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Now here on 2nd down, see if they keep tossing it around. He's looking to throw. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Looking to throw on 3rd. Unloads it left. Got his man. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. The Rebels are on the move. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. Snagged in the middle. It's White. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Bought a little time, lets it go. He'll grab the throw to the sideline and step out of bounds after picking up a few. They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. He's looking to throw. It's complete. First down here for the offense. He's looking to throw it. They're trying to get to him. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play. Ball spotted at the 18. It is 2nd and 3. Wide out in motion. A jet sweep pass. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. 3rd and short, they've got them backed up inside the 20, and the D can get the ball back here. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. Discards him with the stiff arm. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. And the Rebels come to the line with a new set of downs. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. Comes out throwing on first down. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. Getting some heat. And they got him for the sack. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. Quarterback hesitated.
Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Man, teams that play cover 1 at an elite level.
UNLV ready to go back to work on offense. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field to score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I would have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, we should have ran a better route.
On 2nd down, looking to throw. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. They'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. He's going to run it. They bring him down, but not before he gets just enough to move the chain. The Rebels in the hurry up.
Well, he does a really nice job buying time, and I love the awareness there, understanding no one's open downfield, knowing where the sticks are, and he's able to use his athleticism to get that first down.
The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Quick completion on the out route, and he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. And they'll come to the line just needing a few chain links for a first down. He's back to throw on 2nd down. He's got him along the sideline. Beautiful footwork for the first down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. The incompletion leads to 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and UNLV has the edge. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. The UNLV offense ready to return to the field. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football, make your plays, put a good drive together here.
On second down, wants to throw. This time he's got it. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. They'll run this play from the pistol. To the air on first down. Gets it out quickly. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short. It's complete to the left. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play. And the Rebels are rolling down the field. Going up top on first down. Trying to get to it.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains. The Rebels getting set on 1st and 10. Quarterback checking the play. They'll throw it on first down. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. This drive was rolling, and then it got thrown into reverse. Here's a 2nd and 18. He's looking to throw. And it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately needed that turnover. And they capitalized not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
Dude, talk about having to...
Guys, the Runnin Rebels offense ready to go back to work. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to go up top on first down. Good timing on the quick out. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. 2nd and short now after that completion. He's looking to throw. The quick out.
Well, I love the body control there by the running back. He had to catch that right on the sideline, make sure he had his feet in bounds, try to pick up some positive yards.
Trying to find his man on first down. Snares it outside. It's Bradley. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. After that last completion, it's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Finds his big tight end. Defense was right there, but they couldn't stop him from making the catch, and he's got it to the 30. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. Wants to throw on first down. He's right on target. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and the defense needs to come up with a stop to close this thing out. Got the completion on the last play, still some work to do on 2nd down. Running back searching for a hole. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the first down. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. They'll throw it from the red zone. Grab behind the line. It's White. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Quarterback will audible. Looking to throw on second down. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. They'll snap it for the 10th time on this drive, but they need a chunk on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pulls it in, it's Thompson. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. They are running out of time and very little choice. Down 5 late, they'll go for it on 4th down. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Gotta have it here on 4th down. Now he's going to break the pocket. Touchdown, UNLV. And in the final moments, they've taken the lead.
Really good execution by this offense late in the game, under a minute, score to take the lead. It's what you draw up, it's what you dream about, but now my defense has to go on the field and get me one more stop.
Guys, this is a really good win for this ball club as they put together consecutive victories.
And this season, that's what you got to do. You got to put together good weeks, build on each other, build that momentum, continue to grow as the season goes on.
Yeah, David, it's all about building confidence, and it's really important for these players to go out, work hard in practice, and see that hard work really pay itself off on game day. This is a team that's really starting to believe in itself.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Welcome, everyone, to Logan, Utah and the Beehive State. We're here at Maverick Stadium, home to the Utah State Aggies, and eager for this clash. Today, we're set for a clash between these two rivals from the Mountain West. As we'll see, the UNLV Rebels taking on the Utah State Aggies for EA Sports College Football. The offense set for a first down play. Use the play fake, now to throw. Coming after it. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. We'll see if they can dig one up that goes forward this time on second down from the 18. He's looking to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. So already a challenge on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 9. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it.
And it's such an advantage for this defense to have an outside linebacker like that can rush.
First down for this offense. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Grabbed behind the line, it's Allen. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. And the short completion brings up second down. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. It's complete. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Looking for a gap, it's Thomas. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. After the productive first down play at 2nd and 6. Off play action. And the defense gets to the quarterback.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Deep to shallow. That's what I have to understand.
First down here for the offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. That's caught, it's Allen. They were able to get the ball to the running back in space, but that space just evaporated.
And a great job by the defense, man. It's tough to get those guys on the ground. They're so used to having the football as running backs and making plays and being dynamic, so.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Scoops it up, still a live ball.
That ball carrier is very lucky. That easily could have ended up in the hands of the defense. You have got to do a better job of ball security.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming.
They've already got a...
First down to start the drive after the break. The give to the back. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Makes the catch. It's Thompson. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. A new set of downs after the completion. Handoff from the gun. They knock him down right there.
A really good play by this defense. Seeing it, attacking it, going and getting it. Obviously, they're running the RPO. They weren't full. They played the run, came up, made a nice tackle, got the running back in the ground.
Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. And the Rebels are on the move. On the ground, it's Allen. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
Sometimes in your playbook, you have run plays that are called run-it runs. You leave the play on no matter what look the defense gives you. That time the defense was blitzing, but they just kept the play on. That is an attitude-type run that you can run into any kind of look, and it paid off for them.
Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. The Rebels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. Pressure coming. He's going to take off. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. He's looking for a man on 2nd down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. They line up, and it is a long way way to the sticks from here. Quickly complete. The offense starts with a short field. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
Well, they're trying to attack the middle of the field. That time the ball a little too high for his wide receiver, and it falls incomplete.
Couldn't connect on first down. Now 2nd and 10 from the 24. He's looking to throw. Quickly complete. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. And the Rebels have taken it inside the 20. They'll go to the air. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. They'll give it to him again. Fights off a defender. Able to pick up a couple before he's knocked down. They mark it at the 10. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. Looking to throw for it. Fires to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking every...
They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right.
Nice job decision-making by the quarterback there in the RPO, not handing it off, knowing he had to throw it, but then also understanding his open guy was going to be in the right flat.
He wants to pass it on 2nd down. Grab near the sticks, it's Allen. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. He's going to pass. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And now on 2nd down for this offense. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle, it's White. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. They made the defense pay with that last big chunk of yardage. Now 1st and 10 from the 30. Looking to move it through the air. A shot toward the end zone. And it's caught! Touchdown, Rebels! Touchdown. Line gets set, 1st down. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. On 1st down, here comes this offense. He wants to throw. Going downfield for the big play. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? Didn't connect last time. Let's see if they throw it again on 2nd down. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes. If they're going to keep this drive going, they'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Finds a man in the middle. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
Let's see if they go back to the air on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Grabbed on the outside, it's White. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? And they're able to get a 3rd down stop here. See if they go for it on 4th.
I never know if it's from...
Offense getting set for 1st down. He's looking to throw it. Caught near the sideline, it's White. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. On 2nd down, he'll fire. Got it on the outside, it's White. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Using the quick game.
I'll tell you, for this defense, they're going to have to find a way to bracket the slot receiver because of how athletic he is. They're going to need to make sure they've got linebackers and DBs surrounding this guy at all times.
Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. Dialing up a 2nd down pass play. And it's intercepted. A turnover for the defense. Bringing it back. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Utah State. A great return for the touchdown. Any return for a touchdown is a great... UNLV ready to go back to work on offense. This possession will be a test after squandering that long drive throwing a pick 6, Jesse.
You're right, Reese. Well, I think this is really dependent, too, on the leaders in this huddle right now to step up and help this offense get back on pace here on this drive.
Yeah, and this defense is frothing at the mouth. They're excited. They're jacked up. They just made a big play. They got all the momentum, so they're ready to hunt.
Nowhere to run on that when he loses 4 on the carry. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab outside. It's White. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. The Rebels will line it up on 1st and 10. He's got his man. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. With the catch, it's Thomas. And he goes down after making the grab. Picks up a few, but still short of the 1st down. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and UNLV has the edge. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. It's now 2nd down after the short completion. The aerial assault continues. And the quarterback is snowed under. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
And that is a frustrating possession for this offense.
A 1st down for the offense. Using his legs, it's Allen. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. The RPO, it's complete. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense.
Out of bounds at the 50. And that's good enough for a 1st down.
The give to the running back from the shotgun.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on 1st down, make that 2nd down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
Plows through the defense. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the 1st down. And the Rebels are moving quickly down the field. Quarterback checking off. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Caught on the outside, it's White. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Now on 2nd and short after the 1st down completion. He's looking to throw. Complete. Down to the 26-yard line where the tackle is made. Pick up a 5 and a 1st down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. To the air on 1st down. Feeling some heat. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. After the misfire now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Got the quick pass. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Getting late, pressure building, huge 3rd down coming up on the road for this offense. Caught near the sticks, it's Allen. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The clock stops as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the game. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. He's looking to throw. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. From the gun on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this.
Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. The UNLV offense ready to return to the field. 3-point lead, put together a great drive here, Jesse. You can turn it into a 2-possession game.
Let's do that. Let's get a touchdown on the board. Let's find out where our playmakers have the best matchups, and let's exploit those, David.
And it would put our defense in such a great position. 4th quarter, 2-possession lead. It makes it easy to play defense.
Calling a timeout here, you have to avoid making a mistake in this situation. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Gets open down the middle. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. And the last thing they need is to squander this great field position facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. The throw to the outside is complete. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Well, look what we have here, guys. After all the early season doubts, these guys have put together a winning streak.
They sure have. And man, they're just believing in themselves right now. This is a completely different looking team than what we saw earlier in the year. They're playing with so much more confidence. And David, when you start making plays, you start stringing W's together, that's obviously what happened.
Everybody gets energized. Everybody starts to contribute. Young guys start to grow up. Coaches start to believe in them. Everything starts to turn around and swing the other way. They got it all going in the right direction.
That's Welcome to Corvallis, Oregon, Reser Stadium, home to the Beavers, and you better get used to the sound of chainsaws as the fans here have been ready for this clash since early this morning. Maybe you need a little caffeine, or maybe the sheer energy of this matchup will keep you wide awake, as we know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the UNLV Rebels, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Oregon State. Offense set on first down.
Lasso! Lasso!
A quick pass to the left. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Open the drive with a chunk play out past the 40, and they are in business on first down. That pass is incomplete.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
The incompletion brings up a second down. He's looking to throw. He makes the connection. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
And I think you're seeing these guys in every offense. These little guys, they're so quick, it's hard to get a hand on them. Run crisp routes. You can throw it short, you can throw it long, but they're just big-time playmakers. You've definitely seen an emphasis shift towards smaller wide receivers with some serious skill.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Makes a catch at the 20. That is exactly what you want to do with the football. He's got it all the way down to the 15-yard line.
And how about the big strike down the field? I love when offenses take shots down the field, try to make big plays. Now they're set up in the red zone.
The Rebels have their offense in high gear. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Fights his way ahead, they get him down after a pickup of 3. They'll mark it at the 12. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. On second down, wants to throw it. He's got it on the run. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain.
Yeah, when you got man coverage, most people are taught to have inside leverage. So that out route's there if your QB can put some air on it and throw it outside of the guy. But tight coverage, but a really nice throw on that out route.
They're bringing heat. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Rebels! Let me tell you, that opening script was a masterpiece. Send that baby to Hollywood and it's a blockbuster.
I think so. And A-listers all over the field for this offense. You saw some of the playmakers they've got.
Guys, the Runnin Rebels offense ready to go back to work. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well. Palmer, they executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. And I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their heels.
And I know it wasn't successful there, but you can go back to last week. Like, they're going to throw this man the football. They find creative ways to get him the ball. Really good coaches get their playmakers the ball in space, and that's what I like about this offense. I bet they come back to him and find a way to throw him the football some more.
He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Now facing a 3rd and long. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Got it in the middle, it's White. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32.
Nice play design on that one. You make it easy for your quarterback, too, because it's easy to see what's happening right in front of you. Over the middle of the field, you can see where defenders are dropping. You can see where the soft spots are in zone coverage. And just a really nice job by the QB locating his guy and making an accurate throw.
He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down. And the Rebels come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. And the pass hits, picked off. Looking for more room. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Zone equals eyes. When I say that, DBs, linebackers, all covering the middle of the field. So many guys over the middle of the field trying to take away the easy.
UNLV ready to go back to work on offense. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down to go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him. Maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with this system.
Now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Gonna let it fly. And that pass is intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And that's just excellent cover. Man, cover one, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board. You still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open.
Looking for a productive play on 1st down. He'll start this drive firing. Caught in the backfield, it's Thomas. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. You know, sometimes even a short gain like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
Slings it downfield. He's got it. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the 1st down.
The inside handoff.
Yeah, and the running back didn't get much here, but, you know, you clearly want to always establish the tempo, run the football, be consistent, make that defense physically meet the challenge.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Quick completion on the out. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the 1st down. The Rebels are moving quickly down the field. Gonna run it. It's Thomas. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
You see all this movement in football now, all the stem in the defensive line. They're sliding right before the snap, creating confusion for the offensive line. Then they're moving back and stunting. Really good job by the defense. Continue to move, continue to stunt, continue to get in the backfield and make this life hard in this running game.
A 3rd and long coming up here. Quarterback checking the play. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. He's got his man across the middle. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the 1st down marker.
And it's just...
The offense lining up for a 1st down play. He's going to pass. That's caught. It's Thompson. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this offense was going to try and get this receiver involved and get him involved early. So here they are just finding an easy completion. It's not a touchdown, but they just want to get this guy lathered up and get him into a rhythm.
And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the 1st down.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the 1st.
Going up top on 1st down. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it.
And ball security is starting to become a little bit of an issue for this quarterback. In his last game, he had a fumble.
And holding on to the lead, the offense will simply take a knee, and that's how we will wrap up the 1st half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a lively one from there in Corvallis. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on 3rd down and how efficient you are in keeping drive.
The UNLV offense ready to return to the field. Man, oh man, these offenses just haven't been able to find any room to get things going, David.
And to quote the great philosopher, Reese Davis, this is very ungood. Just nothing working for this offense, Palmer. They got to find something.
Well, the plays look good against the scout team during the week in practice, but they have just not been able to find a rhythm against this defense today.
Now on the option. Nifty little dance step. Tackle is made after the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on 1st down. Quickly to the tight end.
I think sometimes offensively, you've got to have a bit more awareness of where you are in the field. You've got to feel yourself getting close to the boundary. You've got to settle down. That guy looked like he was a little bit out of control, and as a result, that throw took him out of bounds for no gain.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. All down at the 38-yard line, and a big pickup of 15 yards there.
Great job by the offense, being patient, understanding when they're in zone coverage, I got to hit those tight windows, make those precise passes to get those big plays.
Caught in the backfield, it's Thompson. Makes a grab, and he's dragged down. Clock ticking away as we have 4 minutes left here in the 3rd. On 2nd down, looking again to throw. Gets rid of it. Fires to the big fella. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. And the Rebels racing to the line in the hurry-up. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Quick completion on the out route. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to go up top on 1st down. He'll pull it down. And the freshman does a great job using his technique in getting the man on the ground. Here comes the offense on second down. He's looking to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Thompson. They make the stop after the catch and still some work to do to pick up that first down. The Rebels have pushed it inside the 20. Quarterback will audible. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Allen. He stopped almost immediately. He didn't get much, but he didn't need much. They've got the first down. And the Rebels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's an unfortunate drop by the tight end there, and he's a guy they just have not been able to get him involved in this football game. We're here in the second half, and this guy still doesn't have a catch.
And back to the air on second down. Got his man on the right. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Back to the air one more time. He caught it, and he will score! Touchdown, UNLV!
UNLV, number 11.
Guys, the Runnin Rebels offense ready to go back to work. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make, because they got to stop the bleeding right now.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You can tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
Tackled immediately after the catch.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
They'll throw on 3rd and short. Trying to escape and get it himself. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. And there are flags flying as the pass falls incomplete. We'll see who it's on. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he was able to work his way for just a few, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. They've got the screen set up. Good, solid tackle.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in the game like this, right? You still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
And there were some collisions in there. The D finally stops him short of the marker. From the 30-yard line on 1st down. Looking to move it through the air. Makes his connection.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Good timing on the quick out. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On second down, he'll let it fly. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
Well, tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion, because that hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game.
Throws toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, USA. Here comes the offense on first down. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. Trying to find his man on first down. Hit as he throws. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Second down after that incompletion. He's looking to throw. Zings it complete to the right.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
They'll snap it from the gun on third down. The quick out. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. The Rebels have it with a 1st and 10. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there. This offense has a second down play. Smart move to keep it on the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They're looking at a third down and short from the 33. They'll try to get the first through the air. Oh, he makes the catch. Oh, he dropped it. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. UNLV ready to go back to work on offense. One possession game, getting late, first order of business, just take care of the football.
So they call this situation 4-minute offense, where you're trying to run the football and throw high percentage passes to maintain possession and bleed the clock. This is a very difficult point of the game to execute at a high level, though.
Yeah, and listen, what you understand as an offense is if I get 1 or 2 first downs, this ball game's over. And that's your sole objective. Not scoring, take care of the football, get a few first downs, walk out with the W.
On second down, they'll take to the air. Got a wide open receiver. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown! Winning those individual 6-second battles every play, time after time after time after time, and that leads to a victory here.
And I love when teams go out and play like it's sudden death. Like if they lose the game, their entire season is over. This game wasn't for the national championship, but you wouldn't know that watching this winning team, David. Tremendous effort and tremendous execution.
I love competitive people. I love competitive coaches. I love competitive teams that they know that their job is to go out and get a W no matter where you play. You want to play in the parking lot? We'll go meet you. Great job by this team being ready, getting the W.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Bright lights city gonna set my soul on fire. Welcome to Las Vegas, the entertainment capital of the world and home to the Runnin Rebels of UNLV. Today, these two teams square off in what should be an exciting Mountain West showdown. As we'll see a team coming off a crucial bye week, the Boise State Broncos, taking on the winners of 4 straight, the UNLV Rebels. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. First down here for the offense. Looking for space, it's Thomas. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
And these defensive tackles just eat people. They swallow human beings when you get near them. They're so big, so strong. When those guys, those running backs come in, they just need a mitt. They put 1 mitt on a running back, and he usually falls to the ground just because of their sheer mass and strength.
Didn't take long to need a clutch play on the opening drive. It's 3rd and 7. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Quickly complete. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. And the Rebels come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll try the run. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior.
This offensive line better figure out a plan for this D tackle. If he is tough to block with one guy, you might want to start double teaming him. He's going to be a problem moving forward. You saw all of his ability on that last play.
Gets it out fast. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play. The Rebels are flying down the field. Off play action on first down. He hurls one deep down the left side. And incomplete on the deep ball. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. Now the 8th play of the opening drive, but this time facing 3rd and long. Throws to the wideout. And he intercepts it. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And I know this defense statistically hasn't been one of the best.
The UNLV offense ready to return to the field. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
Snagged on the outside, it's White. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. New set of downs after that completion. Quick completion to the right. At the 45, on its way. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. Quickly complete. Open space at the 25. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. It's 1st and 10 from the 13. From the red zone, looking for a man. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, that one falls incomplete, but you know this guy is a big part of their passing attack. You saw the last game out, he had multiple catches from the running back position. They're going to try to get that established in this game.
And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On third down, going up top. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
I'll tell you what, I don't know if the offense was expecting...
The offense set for a first down play. Used the play fake, now to throw. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. That sack gets this offense behind the chains. It's second down. He's looking to throw. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. This is a third and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Pocket starts to collapse. And he is corralled short of the line to gain.
And the quarterback's in the pocket, and he decides.
First down for this offense. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Works his way ahead for 3. They'll spot it at the 18. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. Quickly complete. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. They'll snap it from the 26 on first down. He wants to throw. Moving away from pressure. Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds. Let's see what they've got on second down. He's looking to throw. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. He can't make the connection. It'll be incomplete. He can scramble but couldn't create anything there. It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
And the defense was not...
First down here for the offense. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. Wants to throw on first down. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. Offense gets set for second down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Unloads to the wideout. He's got him wide open. The defense calls the timeout. They're 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together.
This defense has to find a way to account for this tight end. He's working the middle of the field, and I don't know if...
Line gets set, 1st down. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the 1st down. Clock ticks under the 4-minute mark here in the 3rd quarter. He's looking for an open man on 2nd down. Got the quick pass. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on 1st down. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Got his man quickly.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Looking to throw it again. Quick strike complete. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that.
And what a throw to get it in there. They've got it in business in the red zone at the 13. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Just couldn't find a hole in this defense. They were ready for him and forced him out of bounds, and no gain on the play. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They go to the ground. Just a 1-yard gain leaves them with 3rd and 9.
As a quarterback, you've got to know in this area of the field, it's tough to throw, right? The windows, they open and close so quickly when you get down to the red zone. What helps you is running the football, but that's tough today because you're going up against one of the top 25 defenses stopping the run.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave a little bit of everything on that one.
And this is why offenses are so hard to stop. When you have such great playmakers at the quarterback spot, 3rd down, if people are covered, what can he do? Take off, scramble, and now set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
And it'll be incomplete. He got on the move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find a man. Got stopped on 1st down. They'll try it again from the 2. Catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels. Why not double the try total and go for 2?
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough.
See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Quarterback checking off. Pulls and throws off the RPO. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. The defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44. They want to throw it. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on 3rd down.
Well, the offense on 3rd down there, they're just...
On 1st down, here comes this offense. He's looking to throw it. It's complete to the right. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. And the Rebels want to pick up the tempo. Good start to this drive, and they'll need much, much more if they're going to give them a finish.
They need a ton more of this, but you got to start the drives great. The first play needs to be really good. That was a good start. Now we got to keep building on it, and we got to do it in a hurry.
On second down, just keeps firing. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch. The Rebels will snap it on 1st and 10. He's going to pass. The throw to the outside is complete. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. They'll try to get it through the air. And the pass is intercepted. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. And the senior just took that one out of the air and sends it the other way. You're going to hear guys after this game say, got to work harder, got to be more intense. You know, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets. And it seemed to me